I typically try to avoid drama topics because that's just kind of not my thing, but so many people hit me up about this, so here I am.
Bro, and come back. Why you got on Argentina, bro?
English, no.
Konnichiwa?
No, Chinese.
Konnichiwa, Argentina.
Chinese, no konnichiwa.
Boing, boing, boing.
First off, I don't think Speed was being racist when he was talking to old boy in that video. You can maybe call it culturally insensitive, possibly, but to call it racist is, I think, a freaking reach. I don't think it's racist to not be sure which specific country a person is from. I think that's a bit absurd. For example, I live in the state of California, and if I'm talking to a Mexican person, or who I assume is a Mexican person, but it actually turns out that this person is from El Salvador, I don't think anyone's going to label me racist for that. You might look at me a little bit and be like, that's ignorant or uninformed. But to call me racist is, I think, a freaking reach.
It's just not my shit. But I'm probably just getting old. It's like the new shit is like black dude tears his shirt up, screams something wacky and wild into the camera, is racist or homophobic. It's LOL. And like, that's like, okay, don't care. Or transphobic. Don't forget that one.
You would expect Destiny to be really uncharitable in this kind of a situation because he's only charitable to himself. And what's really funny is after his uncharitability, he then goes and FADCs into his own racism, right? And starts generalizing and labeling all black people, right? Oh, black, these black streamers. They're racist. They're homophobic. Oh, and don't forget transphobic. Just throwing stuff at us. And I mean, this thing has been happening for a while. I looked at recently a Rolling Stone article where they were like trying to say that black people are like anti-Semitic, and it's like, yeah, it's been really common in their community, and it's like, really? And every person I've spoken to, because I'm like, maybe I'm just in the bubble, and have you guys really? No, that's not a thing, but people just do that. The same way that they labeled us as being like hateful towards Asians and that we were like responsible for all these Asian attacks, which just wasn't the case. They just love to make us the whooping boy in situations and just to generalize us in negative ways, and Destiny's just taking part in that. Another thing that he said in this video was that, like, for as much as people are saying that white people just scream into cameras, I don't know anyone who's ever made that claim. That's not a claim. No one ever said that whatsoever.
There's like this whole new legion of like black Zoomer streamers, and for as much as they fucking talked about how like all white people did was scream at the fucking camera, I feel like that's all these guys do.
No one made that claim about white people, but he just wants to say that so then he can say, see, the black people are doing it. So then he feels like it's not racist or it's not generalization to be labeling black people this way. For him to just label black people as racist, homophobic, and transphobic is just like typical Destiny nonsense. I've been dealing with that for a year from his community, where they all call me racist because he just wanted to call me racist one time over some nonsense because of his mischaracterization of one of my points. What's really crazy is, though, I've interacted with Destiny quite a few times, and he's not always a bad guy. This is just a particularly bad take. I think one of the big problems is that he's kind of talking from his perspective, and he communicates his perspective to DGG, and they look at him as infallible. So they're just going to take his take and take it as gospel. They're going to have these mischaracterizations and these views about black streamers as a whole and so on and so forth because of the way that he's just generalizing. Probably for sure the worst thing about this whole video is his ending when he says, I just want to talk about more important black issues. So I have a few clips that I just felt like I needed to share with y'all. Let's look at some of his takes on some of these more important black issues, okay?
And I think we watch the videos and we look at everything that happened with George Floyd and Derek Chauvin. I think any honest actor would obviously say Chauvin was not trying to kill George Floyd. But like the idea of just like black pride when there is no shared black experience in the United States, I don't think so. Is kind of dumb. I don't think it was like intentionally like the government was like, we're gonna attack the black family by making the war on drugs. It's because most of the people that commit violent crime in the United States are black. That's why it happened. And that's where a lot of the drug offenses were.
Yeah, listen, if those are your takes, yeah, maybe you shouldn't focus on black issues at all. I think Kai's response to this thing was absolutely perfect. I think, he's in his own lane.
First of all, what you're not gonna do is not gonna act like you don't know who is who, dickhead. You obviously know who the fuck I am and who the fuck Speed is. Hey, you listen to me, bitch. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know what you do. But do your fucking research before you say shit. And clearly you are a racist. I will be mad if black niggas is taking control right now. I will be mad if I was a racist and black niggas got motion right now, nigga.
Who? I don't even know who. Is this like, I don't even know who these streamers are, I'm not gonna lie. Is this the Kai Cenat guy? Oh, this is the Speed guy. Okay.
I think there's no doubt in my mind that Destiny knew exactly who those people are. And it's just crazy to me because Destiny's actually successful. But despite that success, it seems like he's still hateful to see, you know, a couple young niggas on the come up. You know, you really hate to see it. This is one where I actually want to hear what you guys have to say. You let me know what you think. Do you think that the original video was racist or not? Do you not understand the point about maybe being culturally insensitive as opposed to being racist? Let me know what you think, and I'll actually respond in the comments. All right? Peace.